Hey guys, I'm at home today and I want to make a child's picnic table with some pallets. I've got them sorted. I got 3, took them apart. Once I took them apart, half of them were garbage, but I'll show you what I got. I got those, that, and I already put the 5 together for the tabletop. It's a total of 20 inches. I had to sand it first. Wanted to make sure those were good. But yeah, those are the 2 seats. Those will be the supports for the seat and the top, and then those will be the legs. So let's start cutting and see if I can make one for my 4-year-old niece. These are my notes. I saw this very similar to it on some webpage. I just scribbled down the notes. This is what I'm working with. I'll put it in the description. But let's hope I didn't leave anything out. So the first thing I got to do is I'm going to make 3 supports for the top at 17 inches. Yep. Crappy one. I was able to save the 17 inches. Check it. Now I have to cut those at a 30 degree, but I got the 3 supports for the seat support I wrote on these. When it came to what I don't like about it is just if you're using a pallet, you don't have the solid 2x4, you have these gaps, but again, you're saving anywhere between $100 and $300. And it's for a kid. If it was for an adult, that's different because they don't outgrow it. But kids, good for a couple years, and they're sitting at the big kid table or the adult table. So these I have at 40 inches each. But in order for me to do it, I had to cut off, cut off a section of it. Right there. Didn't want that to happen, but this isn't a leg, so hopefully it'll still do. Now I gotta measure 40. I got my screws at the dollar store at $1.25. So again, after the screws, I used some wood glue, which you could also get at the Dollar Tree. I didn't, but screws at $1.25. Pallets were free outside my hardware store. Inches. If I do it that way, it's going to hit the fence. I'm cutting a couple inches off of each end so that the fat end is on there, because if I measure from one end to here, we're going to have one end on the gap, and I don't want that. gotta flip it over. It has a laser on it, but I don't know if I broke it, so I can't really use the laser at the moment. I don't like that. It's a little close, but still there is that. And now I gotta do the legs. What did I say? 26 inches. I marked them. I'm going to have to cut these at an angle also. I think of 30. I'll have to double check and then I'll let you guys know. Like I said, I'll put it in the description. If my niece was still little, I could use one pallet and just cut it in half, but it's like 24 inches and she's not that little anymore. Is that the end I wanted? I think so. It's a longer one. Yep. 26, perfect. Can't lose that. Hey guys, I started filming this a couple days ago, but I had to stop because we got our roof done. And so the truck with all the supplies was here. And so I had to wait till the roof was done, and now I'm here to finish the table. And I got a couple pallets. I asked them for their pallets when they were done. They said yes, but I got those pallets back there. I took one apart and I was able to get these. I'm going to make a list, but here's all those pieces ready. There's 5 boards for the top, 2 for each side, 2 seat supports, there's 3 tabletop supports, and then 4 legs, but I'll attach the dimensions and the angles that I cut it at. And so now it's time to assemble this. Got it done, but I did make a big mistake. I'll have to get the saw out after the battery's charged, but I should have measured twice. But now I'm gonna have to measure extra and cut extra, but I have a little nub hanging off there and a little nub there. But besides that, looks pretty doable for a little toddler. And once they outgrow it, not out nothing but a pallet and a half. But I like it. I gotta put some glue in a couple spots and then stain it, and then take it 4 houses down to my niece, and when it turns summer she'll have her own table to sit at. Thanks guys.